Tonight, we'll meet a turkey who doesn't like his role in the Thanksgiving celebration. It happens in a special called BC, the First Thanksgiving. It's based on the BC comic strip. It's followed by another special with Flip Wilson, and then tonight's movie, Cotton Comes to Harlem. We'll meet Red Fox in the story of a swindle. It's a big one.
Is that Jumbo Jack? Yeah, from Jack in the Box. Here's a bun, here's a meat patty, here's a, tomato. Here's an onion ring, here's a pickle, here's a lettuce, and Jumbo Jack. Can I have a bite, Ronnie? Sure, I'll help you. Have a bite. Well, how you like Jumbo Jack? Terrific, Ronnie.
Marlowe, Snyder, Moyer, weeknights at 5, 6, and 11. Diana will not be presented this evening, but will return next week at its regular time.
Clerow Wilson and the Miracle of P.S.14 with Geraldine Jones, Freddie Johnson, the Playboy, Ralph the Invisible Dog, Robert Jackson, Miss Davis, Reverend Leroy, Herbie the Ice Cream Man, the kids from P.S.14, and special guest star, Flip Wilson.
Clerow and I are very close. In fact, he is me, or he is I. Well, anyway, see this? Cute little devil, wasn't I? I was 9 years old at the time. See those clothes? That was the first time I wore them. My brother had been wearing them for 3 years. In the background, you can see my hometown, Jersey City, New Jersey. And right around the corner was P.S.14.
Clerow Wilson and the Miracle of P.S.14 is brought to you by the Ideal Toy Corporation and all of the many nice people throughout the country who carry Ideal toys, dolls, and games.
Wherever Clerow went, Ralph went with him. New Jersey was noted for its good schools. There was Snyder, Dickinson, Rutgers, Princeton. I went to P.S.14 because it was in the neighborhood. Little David and the school band were practicing for the state school band championship. Out of sight. Easy, man. Wow, Jack. Oh, that's a gas.
We're the best. Yeah, we're gonna win that championship. When we come home with that trophy, everybody gonna start a cheering. Yeah. Miss Davis gonna be proud of us.
Miss Davis, you just said the magic word. I'm late.
Clerow, you're late.
I'm sorry, Miss Davis.
No excuses.
Miss Davis, our teacher, was Black Power.
I'm gonna send a note to your mother. Now I'm gonna finish calling the roll, and I want absolute silence. Dickie Porter. You're sitting there. Why don't you answer?
You said you wanted absolute silence.
Dickie and me were considered the funniest kids in school.
Quiet.
But he had an edge. He looked funny, too.
Rosalie Schneider.
Present, Miss Davis.
Freddie Johnson. I'm here, Teach.
Freddie was voted the most likely to succeed.
Geraldine Jones. Geraldine.
I'm sorry, Miss Davis. Killer told me school was closed today.
I don't want to hear it.
What? After all the time it took me to think that up?
Geraldine had everything I wanted except a boyfriend named Killer. What's happening, Mama?
It ain't easy being worshipped, honey.
Hey, look what I got, Clerow. I got 2 spitballs. You want one?
Robert Jackson was my best friend. We shared everything. Thanks. You're the best friend I ever had.
I'll be back in a minute. While I'm gone, I don't want any noise out of this class. Not one peep. Just stay in those seats and do your lessons.
Now's your chance, Clerow. What a time to use that spitball. Look at Dickie Porter's head. What a target. Go on, let it fly, baby. Let it fly. Let it fly. Let it fly. Let it fly.
When I tell Killer what you did, you're gonna really be carried away.
See you later.
Get in those seats, you rowdies. This class is the shame of P.S.14. Even the Statue of Liberty has her back to New Jersey. All because of you. She used to face the school before you ruffians came along, but the sight of you made her turn away. Maybe one day, if any of you do something good, Miss Liberty will turn around and face us again.
Can I carry your books, Geraldine?
No, Geraldine, let me.
Well, each of you can carry 1 book. Thank you. I got a date with Killer. See you later.
Finish practice?
How can you improve on perfection?
We ought to scout the other bands and see what the competition is like.
What you mean?
Spy on them, like big football teams do on each other.
Yeah? Cool idea.
Wait for me!
First stop on our secret mission was P.S.82.
don't look so good for our side.
Why don't our school have uniforms like that?
'Cause our school got uniforms like this.
They're ugly. You're gonna have to play real loud to drown out the laughs.
The only thing would keep us from the championship would be our uniforms.
We gotta raise some money for new ones. Yes, sir. We have all of the exotic flavors of the Good Time Ice Cream Company, a Delaware corporation. 37 different flavors of ice cream, all vanilla. What would y'all like? We don't want any today, Herbie.
We're trying to think.
If you're not thinking of buying ice cream, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't hang around the wagon. Back off from the wagon if you're not making a purchase.
How much do you think it'll cost to buy new uniforms?
About $100.
$100? I'll sell you everything I'm wearing and the wagon for $5. Maybe we could all get jobs after school. Clerow's right. If you want something, you gotta work for it.
Hey, I could do some painting. Hey, I could wash cars.
Hey, we could sell ice cream. Why don't you try delivering groceries?
Man, we blew it, you guys.
We'll never get enough money for those uniforms. Leave it to Geraldine. Who said you can't mix business with pleasure?
Quit pushing and shoving. There's plenty to go around. Just have your nickel ready, honey.
That a girl, Geraldine.
Nothing's too good for our boys who should be in uniform. How would you like to open a charge account?
Geraldine, I like kiss, but all I got is a penny.
A penny? Well, for a penny, you can touch me.
Can I touch you again?
Sorry, honey. With me, it's touch and go.
She doesn't mean it, Clerow. Come on, boy. This is your golden opportunity. She's just playing hard to get. Women like men to be aggressive.
You broke my lip. No more kissing. The booth is closed. He broke my lip.
Well, you win some, you lose some. I'm sorry, Geraldine. I must have got carried away.
When I tell Killer what you did, you're gonna really be carried away. You know Killer, an eye for an eye and a lip for a lip.
We just kissed those band uniforms goodbye.
91, 92, 93. We needed $100 for those uniforms. We scraped up money wherever we could. 98, 99, 100.
Well, that's $1.
Let's face it, we're sunk.
Hey, look at that snazzy car. It's Reverend Leroy.
Rev sure knows how to live.
He knows how to raise money, too. Let's go, gang. Reverend Leroy sure knew a lot about money. The Church of What's Happening Now was the only church in the neighborhood with hymns printed on the back of bingo cards. And so I said to that sinner, turn your back on evil. Walk away from wickedness and corruption. Go instead down the path of righteousness and throw in them white wall tires at no extra cost. Rev, could you help us raise some money? Money. Holy mackerel. The subject I dig the most. Gather round, my children. Gather round.
You was right, Clerow. Reverend Leroy sure knows a lot about raising money.
Yeah, we went in with $1 and came out with 50 cents.
Look at them pies.
And them eat class. That's real class.
Hey, we could do that to raise money.
What? Bake a cake?
No, look at the sign. Community players present our wilderness. Admission $1. That's how we can raise the money we can put on the show. If Mickey Rooney could do it in all those old movies, why couldn't we?
All right. I accept.
What?
Well, you're gonna ask me to be the star, ain't you?
The reason we went to Miss Davis to help us put on a play was because she was the only person we knew who had ever seen one.
Quiet on the set. The play I have chosen to produce and direct is entitled Clara Barton's Red Cross Nurse, which, incidentally, I have also written. Beautifully, I might add. Geraldine, you will play Clara Barton.
Naturally.
Remember, she is a woman of courage and sacrifice. A woman who braves the fury of the battlefield to save the lives of soldiers.
Do I get to wear an evening gown?
You wear a plain white nurse's uniform.
Well, it won't look so bad if I tack on some bows and sequins.
Now, I'll cast the rest of the parts. I need someone to play Captain Melvin Carney.
This was my big chance to break into show business.
Freddie Johnson. Groovy.
I guess she wanted somebody heavier.
And Major Corcoran. Let me see. Robert Jackson.
All right, far out.
I guess she wanted somebody lighter.
Now the part of Senator Billet. Settle down, there's a part for everyone. I have only one part left, a wounded soldier. It's an easy part, there are no lines. Doesn't anyone want to play it? Is there anyone absent today? Clerow, you've got the part.
Oh, boy, hooray!
Ha, ha, ha. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It wasn't a big part, but that's the way John Wayne got started.
The play will be Saturday in the auditorium, so start getting the word around. All right, Geraldine. Try that scene again.
And someday I visualize Red Cross stations all over this land.
You call that moaning? That's your trouble, Clerow. You're gonna go through your whole life without anybody ever noticing you. If you're gonna moan, get people to notice you. That's what life's all about.
With people helping people.
That's what I call moaning.
So that suffering So that something like this will not exist.
You killing him. Clerow, do you have to make all that noise?
I got a moon. They won't believe I'm wounded if I don't moan.
Well, don't moan so loud. Continue, Geraldine.
I hereby pledge my life to this worthy cause.
Well, see you around, Clerow.
Very good, Geraldine. Geraldine is the only one who knows her part.
I know mine.
Now let's try that scene again.
And someday, I visualize Red Cross Station.
The house is filling up. It looks like we're gonna get those uniforms.
Geraldine's sick.
We gotta cancel the show.
Quiet! Button those lips! Quiet!
What's the matter, Geraldine?
I got laryngitis.
What?
I said I got laryngitis.
Don't whisper.
That's what laryngitis is. You can't talk above a whisper.
Oh.
Well, I'll just have to tell the audiences that the play can't go on. We'll have to give their money back.
Miss Davis, I know Geraldine's part. It goes like this.
And someday, I visualize Red Cross stations all over the world.
While I've been laying on that floor during rehearsal, I memorized everybody's part.
How can a boy be tied by the Red Cross nurse? You crazy?
I can do it. I know I can.
We need those uniforms.
A boy playing a girl. This is your idea. I'm staying out of this one. And someday I visualize Red Cross stations all over this land with people helping people so that something like this will not exist. I hereby pledge my life to this worthy cause, honey. Woo!
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. If the movies ever make my life story, I hope you play me as a young girl.
What do you mean you didn't do your homework? What do you think this is? A country club?
It took just 1 week for Miss Davis and me to both get back in form.
Miss Davis, may I speak to your class for a moment?
Certainly, Mr. Perkins.
Class, as principal of P.S.14, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the new New Jersey State Championship Public School Band.
Wilson and the Miracle of P.S.14 was brought to you by the Ideal Toy Corporation and all of the many nice people throughout the country who carry Ideal toys, dolls, and games.
Hello, this is Ed McMahon. Stay right where you are because we've got 90 minutes of great entertainment in store for you when Steve Allen fills in for Johnny with his guests Charo, Jane Meadows, Richard Dawson, Terry Gibbs, and Louis Nye. Later this evening on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. Now stay tuned for Cotton Comes to Harlem, next on NBC's Monday Night at the Movies.